Hello everybody again, it's me SparkleDart. You know, it's been a long time since I've been able to talk to you, not that you know all about that, because I haven't put any of the other episodes up yet, because I'm a real lazy asshole and I got a lot on my plate. I got a lot to do. When you got a lot to do, you can't be spending all your time editing and uploading YouTube videos all the time. You can't do that. You gotta take life by the haunches and kind of wrestle it into submission if you were to know all about that. Not that I assume that you are. You're probably all children or something along those lines. You know, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with being a child. I'm just saying that if you're a child, you don't understand the adult problems that adults like me have. So, I'm an adult, and that's the point I'm trying to make. I'm an adult, and I'm just doing my best to do what I can. And, I really hope you don't get upset with me. I'm not going to have a very regular upload schedule. When these do eventually start going up. So when these do start going up, I hope you all hit subscribe and you're like, hey SparkleDart, you want to make more of those? I'll watch them. And I'll be like, yes, I'll do that. But until you start watching my videos and helping me out, I won't be able to do them as often. So please, 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 please like, comment, subscribe, vote, upvote, go to reddit.com and be like, hey Reddit, what is this picture of a baby elephant that I saw on Reddit/aw, and there's an elephant walking around and he trips in the mud and his mother picks him up. It's so adorable. Go check it out. It's allaboutelephants.com. So now that we got that out of the way, I think we can talk about more about what it is that I've been doing these past couple weeks. So what I've been doing these past couple weeks is we had a big project. We had a big project that me and my dad was working on. So my dad, he's a retirement age, I guess you could say, and he decided that he was going to buy a fishing house, or a cabin, if you will, out on Lake Superior. You know, it's a big lake. You know, there's a lot of fishing houses along the bank, the coast, the shore. So I go out there and I help my dad. He's tearing down drywall. He's putting up drywall. He's repairing support beams and stuff like that, because the ones that they had in there were falling apart. Honestly, the safety inspector came through and he said, hey, well listen, this house is not safe to inhabit. We can help you get it to a point in which it would be safe to inhabit, but until now you can't be living here. And my dad said to him, well, we're not going to be living here, we're just going to be staying here for a couple of days at a time, and I hope that's okay with you. But if it's not okay with you, I understand why that wouldn't be okay with you. So my dad, he's all like, SparkleDart, we have to get this house into a presentable format so that health inspector, did I say health inspector? I meant safety inspector, because that's the one that I said the first time, not the one that it was. He says, SparkleDart, we have to make sure that the house gets into a presentable format so that we can live here on weekends. And I'm like, Dad, that sounds like a really good idea. I'd love to live here with you on the weekends, but I don't know what Mom thinks about all this. Mom's much too busy selling candles at parties, selling tea lights and votives and all that kind of stuff. They smell real nice, but at the end of the day, they're still candles. And you can buy candles anyway. You can go to Walmart, buy candles, the Glade scented candles, Febreze scented candles. What's Yankee Candle? You can go to Yankee Candle at your local mall and buy all sorts of Cinnabon scented candles, and maybe French toast or vanilla, lavender, something, some sort of combination of one of those scents. You can buy all sorts of candles there, and trust me, I am not sponsored by Yankee Candle, wink wink. I was not paid $40,000 by Yankee Candle to plug their store and have you go check them out. I wasn't paid by them to do that, so don't think that I was. And if you think that I was, then you're probably just wrong. Yeah. So, anyways, Yankee Candle, go check them out. They got a lot of candles, more candles than you probably have, which is why you got to go there. You got to get more candles than they do, so that they'll smell real good. So, anyways. I brought my Yankee Candle TM up to my dad's cabin with me. It was, what one did I get? It was like Tea Berry is what it was called. It was Tea Berry. And I brought it to my dad's cabin, and he's like, what is that candle that you got here, SparkleDart? And I was like, it's not one of Mom's candles, don't worry. Even if it was, I wouldn't have paid it for it, because I could just go to your house and take some. She's got so many of them up in the commissary that I could just take as many as I wanted to, and she wouldn't notice because there's so many candles. And he's like, that's my boy not paying his mother his candle money. Hold on. That's my boy not paying his mother his candle money, the money that she has owed for the candles. I'm like, yes, Dad. It might be considered nepotism by some, but you know what? It doesn't matter to me because I'm just, I'm your son. I feel like you owe me. You gotta give me money or candles or lunch meat, making my turkey sandwiches for the day with cheese on it, Velveeta jalapeno cheese. It's it's real good, but I'm always skeptical about buying packaged cheese because I'm never really sure if it's real cheese or not. To understand that Velveeta cheese was real cheese, but who's to really say whether or not that's true? Not me for sure. That's not me who's making those judgment calls, if you were to be so inclined as to say. So anyways, me and my dad are tearing down drywall. We're putting up all sorts of drywall and support beams and whatever else it was that I said. Honestly I don't remember. I was way too drunk at the time, and he kept telling me to do stuff, and I do it to the best of my ability. But I was just super hammered. I couldn't concentrate on shit when I was out there. He's like, you know what, SparkleDart, if you're not gonna help me, at least tell me a joke. And I'm like, Dad, I will tell you a joke. And he's like, okay, go ahead and tell me a joke, son. So the joke that I told him it was my favorite joke at the time because I'm super into anti-humor. The joke was, what is red and smells like blue paint? And the answer is blue paint. Get it? Because it's an anti-joke. You'd think it was something else besides paint, but actually that's all it was paint in the first place. And it makes sense. The joke makes sense on many levels, and it makes sense on a very satirical level because you would think that it would be like okay, so something that happens in comedy is the so-called bait and switch. You make your listeners think that you're going to be saying something different, but then you just say exactly what would have been the obvious answer, I guess you could say. And that was a bait and switch joke, so tell more bait and switch jokes, are real good. Here's another anti-joke for you. It's, okay, so what did one lawyer say to the other lawyer? The answer, we are both lawyers. And the joke there, of course, is that they're both lawyers, so they wouldn't normally talk like that, but that is the obvious thing for them to say because, it's like when a teacher wants to let a class know what he's doing, he's like, I'm your teacher, right? So when a doctor wants to let you know what he's gonna be poking around in your body with a pointy needle or something, he's like, I'm your doctor. Get it? I'm your doctor. I'm gonna doctor you all night long. And you're gonna be okay with that, and we're just going to have to accept that. So I'm like, okay, doctor, put that needle in my arm. I don't care. He's like, that needle's not going in your arm, SparkleDart. Take another guess. Anyways, where was I going with that story? Gosh, I don't remember. Anyways, okay, so that was like 4 years ago that we were building that fishing house. We use it at least once every month, I guess. It's like a 4-hour drive there, but I've got the time for it. I can make time to go hang out with my dad for a whole weekend, especially when I don't work on the weekends, because I'm an adult man and I don't have to have a job that has me have obligations on the weekends. Of course not. Why would I have to do that? So, what we actually wound up doing was he didn't have a boat at the time, so we would just fish off of a pier. And there was a pier there. It wasn't a very big pier. It was actually more of a dock, not a pier. But we would go fishing and we would catch all sorts of bluegills, and somebody once told me that they caught a marlin, but I don't think that that's true because I don't think marlins live in Lake Superior, do they? Maybe they live in some parts of the lake, but not the part that we were fishing at. Of course, marlins are the swordfish. They've got sails and they've got long pointy noses. I'm not sure what those noses are for. What are they? Are they made of cartilage, like sharks? Like sharks' whole bodies are made of cartilage, but are marlins another fish? I know there's something called bony fish, and I think that like something like a salmon or tuna is a bony fish. But at the same time, I'm not really sure. I don't know my fish very well. Fish are fish. You can skin them, you can gut them, you can cook them up, and you can eat them. But when it past that, I honestly couldn't tell you what the difference between this fish and that fish are. Like salmon, their insides are pink, but their outsides aren't pink. It's it's weird. Tuna, the inside is white, the outside is like bluish green or silver. Salmon, weird fish. Not the normal fish that I'm used to cooking up and frying. Also, thing about tuna, you shouldn't be eating tuna because mercury poisoning. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyways, I'll see you again next time on SparkleDart. We had fun today. We're gonna have fun tomorrow, and it's gonna be a fun time. I've been Vic. We've been having fun. Goodbye. Mwah.